10 inventions wrongly credited to Japan. 1. Tempora. Though now a Japanese delicacy, tempura has foreign roots. Tempura is actually a loan word. The battered deep-fried cooking style arrived centuries ago. It traces back to 16th century Portugal and Spain. Catholics couldn't eat meat on holy days, so they battered and deep-fried seafood and vegetables. The Japanese adopted this tasty tradition. Tempora derives from quator tempora, Latin for 4 seasons. These were ember days when meat was forbidden. 2. Sudoku. Sudoku is a popular logic puzzle. The concept originated in 18th century Switzerland. There it was called Latin squares. Modern Sudoku gained popularity in the late 20th century. An American architect named Howard Garnes introduced it. Kanji popularized the game even more. 3. Zen. Zen Buddhism is tied to Japanese culture, but its origins are traced back to China. Known as Chan Buddhism, it reached Japan in the 7th century. Chinese monks introduced Zen at that time. Over centuries, it evolved into a distinct Japanese form. 4. Karaoke. Karaoke is mistakenly thought to originate from Japan, but the concept traces back to the 1960s Philippines. There it was called sing-along or -1. The term karaoke was coined in Japan in the 1970s, but the concept itself predates Japan's adaptation. Japan simply renamed and globalized the existing idea. 5. Origami. Paper folding's roots lie in ancient China. Origami likely developed from Chinese jiji art. Jiji paper folding dates back to the 1st–2nd century AD. The term origami combines Japanese words for folding and paper. 6. Kanji. Japan utilizes 3 writing systems. Kanji is the oldest, using logographic characters. These characters closely resemble Chinese script. They sometimes even sound Chinese. This similarity is no coincidence. Kanji derives from Chinese writing. The Japanese script system directly originated from Chinese characters. The other 2 scripts, hiragana and katakana, are syllabaries. 7. Ramen. Ramen is beloved as a Japanese noodle dish, but its origins trace back to Chinese noodles. Chinese immigrants brought noodle dishes to Japan. This was in the late 19th, early 20th centuries. The Japanese then adapted and developed unique ramen styles. They incorporated local ingredients and flavors. 8. Bonsai. Bonsai is the art of growing miniature trees. Its origins lie in ancient Chinese horticulture. Bonsai evolved from the Chinese art of penjing. Both involve cultivating tiny trees in containers. The Japanese perfected and refined bonsai over time. 9. Ninjas. Ninjas are iconic Japanese figures, but covert agents started in other ancient cultures. China and India had concepts of assassins and spies. Japan adapted the techniques of espionage and guerrilla warfare. This gave rise to the legendary ninja image we know. 10. Soy sauce. Soy sauce is a staple in Japanese cuisine, but it originated in China's Han Dynasty, not Japan. There it was made from fermented soybeans, wheat, and salt.